Yes, friends, let us start exercise 13.1. Question number 1. One has 5 parts, right? First one, probability. Anyway, question is complete the following statements. First one, probability of an event E plus probability of event not E. Yes, in basics videos we have discussed probability of event E plus probability of E bar is 1, right? Where E bar and E are complementary events of each other, right? Complementary events. So P of E plus P of E bar is equal to 1. We can write like this also. P of E bar is equal to, if you take this to other side, that can be written like this, right? P of E bar is equal to 1 minus P of E. In the same way, P of E is equal to 1 minus P of E bar, right? We can write like that. So tell me what is the answer for this? 1. P of E plus P of not E. Probability of event E plus probability of the event not E is equal to how much? 1. First part. Now coming to second part. The probability of an event that cannot happen is dash. Such an event is called dash. Yes, probability of an event that cannot happen is 0, and such an event is called impossible event. Impossible event we have discussed in basics class, right? Probability of impossible event is 0. Let us say if we have thrown a die 1 2 3 or 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5 or 6 are possibilities. Can you get a 10? No, that is impossible. So such an event is called an impossible event. Probability of such an event is 0. Now third part. What is question number 3? The probability of an event that is certain to happen is dash. Such an event is called dash. Yes, we have discussed again. If a thing is sure to happen or certain to happen, such an event is called a sure event or certain event. Probability of such an event is 1. So here is answer is 1 here, and such an event is called sure event. What is that? Sure event or certain event. Okay, next part. The sum of the probabilities of all elementary events of an experiment is dash. We have discussed again in basics, right? Sum of the probabilities of all the elementary events is 1. We have discussed in basics class with examples, right? So your answer here is 1. You go through the basics videos, concepts will be clear. Now coming to question number 5 or part 5. The probability of an event is greater than or equal to dash and less than or equal to dash. That is the question. Again, we have discussed in our basics class. You go through the basics again. My request is, sincere request is, you go through basics videos also. You tell me what is the probability, what is the range of probability? Yes, 0 to 1, right? Probability always lies between 0 and 1. That may be 0 or maybe 1 also, but that cannot be greater than 1. Probability cannot be less than 0, right? Probability cannot be negative. Probability cannot be greater than 1. Let's say probability is 2. Is it possible? No. Probability is 3 by 2. Is it possible? No. So maximum value is 1, minimum value is 0. So greater than or equal to 0 and less than or equal to 1. 0 1. This is the answer, right? Now coming to question number 2. Which of the following experiments have equally likely outcomes? Which of the following experiments have, you are having textbooks now, just take the textbook and see which of the following experiments have equally likely outcomes. Equally likely outcomes means they have equal chances of occurring. We have discussed in basics class. Explain. Let us solve this question from last part. See, fourth one I am discussing first. What is fourth part of this? A baby is born. It is boy or girl. Baby is born. It is boy or girl. That is the question. We have decided that that experiment. See, experiment means of course, a trial. Trial means experience of course. Experiment of course. A baby is born means you consider any baby who is born. I am underlining. You think carefully. Just listen carefully. Any baby you consider. That may be a boy or that may be a girl, right? That may be a boy child or that may be a girl child. Equal chances or not? Yes, equal chances. Equal chance is there. So we can say equally likely outcomes. These two are equally likely outcomes. Chances are 50-50. 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is the probability. We know, right? So what you can say, they have equally likely outcomes or not? Yes, your answer is yes. This is the answer, right? Now coming to third part of the question. Third part. I am coming from back now, from the last one. Coming to third one. A trial is made to answer a true false question. The answer is right or wrong. Yes, trial. You see, trial. What is trial? Trial means experiment. Experiment. Experiment means you don't know the answer. You don't know the answer to that question, right? What you will say, you are supposed to give some answer, right? We have to decide. You see, let us say a question is given, multiple choice options are there, A, B, C, D. Let us say you are supposed to answer the question. You don't know the answer for that question. Without thinking, without thinking, without thinking means at random, you have marked some. Let us say you have marked B. What is the chance that? What is the chance that this is correct? Yes, there are four options possible. You have marked one out of those four, right? So what is the chance? 1 out of 4. That is 1 out of 4 is 1 by 4 chance is there. That is 25% chance. Or chance is 1 by 4. This, let us say you have marked C. That then also chance is 1 by 4. For D 1 by 4. For A 1 by 4, right? They are called equal chances, right? Equal chance. Equal chance of that option to be correct. In this question, trial is made to answer true false question. The answer is right or wrong. See, true or false question is given. Tell me, if you have selected without thinking, you don't know the answer, right? Without thinking, you have selected this one true. What is the chance that this is correct? Yes, 1 out of 2. In the same way, for false also 1 out of 2 chances, right? That is 50% equal chance. This is also equal chance is there. Equal chance. So what should be your answer now? Yes, equally likely outcomes or not? Yes, they are equally likely outcomes. Equally likely outcomes have equal chances. So clearly your answer for this question is yes. So answer for this question is also yes. Now coming to second part of question number 2. What is second part? A player attempts to shoot a basketball. A player attempts to shoot a basketball. He or she shoots or misses the shot. Misses the shot. See, You have to decide whether equally likely outcomes are there or not, right? What you are doing? Basketball. You take any player. Here also you think very carefully. Any player. You select any player. He is trying to place the ball inside the basket, right? Basketball. You tell me, let us say you are the player. You are the player, you are trying to place the basket, place the ball inside the basket. Can you place it or not? Will you say 50-50 chances? Think carefully. See, let us say, you see, any player you are considering, right? Let us say the player is tall. Let us say the player is experienced. Then then chances are that, let us say he has tried 10 times, chances are that 9 times he may place the ball correctly, right, inside the basket, right? 9 out of 10, let us say. Let us say for a tall person, right? Let us say a person is short, right? A player is short and inexperienced. For such, let us say such person is trying, here in this case experienced, right? Experienced player is let's say test tried, of course, but chances are that, let's say for this case, short and inexperienced player, let us say he has tried 10 times. In how many times the ball may be placed inside the basket? Maybe one time or two times. So 1 by 10 or 2 by 10 are chances, right? So can you say for any player chances are same? No. It depends on what? It depends on experience and also depends on experience and also height, right? Experience. And so can you say equal chances? No. So no equal chance, no equal chance, right? So no equally likely outcomes. So your answer is no for this question. Now coming to question number 1 of that. A driver attempts to start a car. The car starts or does not start. Tell me. Think carefully. A driver attempts to start the car. See, think carefully. Any car. The car here means any car. If you try to start the car, will it start? You may say yes, it may start or may not start. So 50-50 chance, so 1 by 2 chance is there, equal chances. You may think like that, but think carefully. You take any car, think carefully. Let us say if you toss a coin, you may get head or tail, right? Equal chances, they have equal chances. You take any coin, underlining, right? I'm underlining any coin. For any coin, you take any coin, equal chances of getting head or tail are equally likely outcomes, right? You take any car, let us say in this case, any car, let us say my car is a new one. My car is a new car. My friend's car is an old one. My car, I have the habit of taking the car out frequently. Yes, recently also I have taken the car out. So it has not given me any trouble. Whenever I try to start the car, it will start. So in 90% or 99% chance in cases, it will start, right? My friend's car, old one. For the last 4 months, he has not started the car at all. He has not taken the car out and he has not started. Now he is trying to start the car. Yes. Can you tell me, will it start? Can you say that 100% it will start or 99% it will start? You may say there, let us say 20% chance is there. for the car to be started. Most probably it may not start, right? It's not. So, so what you can say, they have equal chances. No, no equal chances. No equal chance. Why? It depends on what? Depends on whether a condition, depends on condition of the car, right? So in this case, what you have observed, they have no equal chances for the car to be started. No equal chances. So your answer is no. No for this question, right? Now coming to question number 3. Question number 3. What is question number 3? If P of E is 0.05, what is the probability of not E? Yes, we have discussed earlier in the basics. Probability of an event E plus probability of an event not E is equal to how much? 1. So what is given here? P of E, probability of event E is given as 0.05. From this probability of the event not E, yes, from this what you can write? Probability of event not E is 1 minus probability of event E, right? 1, if you take this. So 1 minus probability of event E, that is 1 minus, of course we can write 0.05 in the place of probability of E. So your answer is 0.95, right? Next question number 4. Question number 4. A bag contains lemon flavored candies only. So all the candies inside the bag are lemon flavored only. Lemon flavored only, right? Malini takes out one candy without looking into the bag. What is the probability that she takes out an orange flavored candy, a lemon flavored candy? That is the question. See, first part, what do you want? Orange flavored candy. All the candies are lemon flavored only. All are lemon. Can you take an orange flavored one? Impossible. So that is impossible. Impossible event. What is the probability for impossible event? Probability 0. Now second part. What is second part? Lemon flavored candy. Yes, all are lemon flavored. Inside all are lemon flavored, right? So what is the chance that the candy you have taken is a lemon flavored one? Yes, surely, definitely that will be a lemon flavored one. So what is the chance? That is a sure event. Sure event. So what is the probability? 1. Probability for sure event is 1. We know, right? Now question number 5. Rahim takes out all the hearts from the cards. What is the probability of picking out an ace from the remaining pack, picking out a diamonds, picking out a card that is not a heart, picking out the ace of hearts? That is the question, right? Rahim takes out all hearts from the cards. You tell me, we have discussed in basics, yes, in a deck of cards, a pack of cards, how many cards will be there? 52, right? How many of them are red cards? 26. Black cards? 26. Out of those red, 13 will be hearts, 13 will be diamonds, right? Out of the black, 26. Spades are 13 and clubs are 13, right? These are the symbols. Let us say hearts, 13. How many, of course, what are the 30 cards? 13 cards? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 up to 10. They are called number cards. So 9 number cards. Jack, Queen, King, Ace, right? JQKA, right? 9 plus 4 is 13. Of course, these Jack, Queen, King are called face cards. They are called face cards, right? Jack, Queen, King are called face cards because they have human faces, right? On the cards, face, human faces are there, right? Face cards, Jack, three, these three are called. Of course, these are hearts, 13 cards, spades, sorry, diamonds. These two are red in color, right? Diamonds, 13 cards, spades, 13 cards, and clubs, 13 cards, right? This is a deck of cards. 4 13s are 52, of course. So now coming to this question here, question number 5. Rahim takes out all the hearts from the cards. Hearts are taken out, right? What you have done? You have taken the hearts out. How many hearts are there? 13, right? You have taken the hearts out. Now, how many are remaining? Only 3 13s are remaining, right? If you take these hearts out, leave it. Only 3 13s are remaining. So what are remaining? Diamonds are remaining, spades are remaining, clubs are remaining. So 13 plus 13 plus 13, 39, 3 13s, 39 cards are remaining. Now, total number of cards. Total number of cards is how much? 39 only. Now, question. Let us go into the questions. First one. Picking out an ace from the remaining pack. Remaining pack is of course 39. First one is probability of getting an ace card now. Remaining out of 30. You tell me how many remaining means of course these 3 suits, right? How many aces are there? How many aces are there? This is one ace, another ace is another ace, right? Diamond ace, spade ace, club ace. 3. 3 are favorable. So 3 out of 30. You tell me what is the probability? What is the formula for probability? Favorable by total, right? This is the formula for probability. Now coming to ace, denominator is total. Total is 39. Coming to numerator, favorable cases. How many are favorable? 3 are favorable in this case. 3 by 39, of course, right? This is the answer. Now, second part. What is second part? Picking out diamonds. Picking out a diamond card. Yes, denominator is total. Total is 39. Coming to numerator. How many are favorable to this condition? This, what is the condition here? A diamond. That card has to be a diamond card. Yes, tell me how many are remaining? 39 are remaining. Of these 32, how many are diamonds? Yes, diamonds are 13. So those 13 are favorable. Now 13 are favorable. So numerator will be 13. So your answer will be this one. Now coming to third part. What is third part? Picking out a card that is not a heart. Not a heart. That is the question. Coming to denominator, total. Total is 39. Coming to numerator, how many are favorable? That is, how many of these 39 are not hearts? That is the point. Yes, tell me. Those 13 cards are, those 39 cards are these ones now. Tell me, are there any hearts here? No hearts, right? Hearts we have removed. Hearts we have removed. No hearts are there. So not heart means yes. How many of these 39 are not hearts? Yes, all 39 are not hearts. So all 39 are favorable. So your numerator also will be 39. So your answer is 1, right? Of course, sure event. Surely you will get one card which is not a heart, right? Fourth part. Yes. Picking out the ace of hearts. Ace of hearts. That is the question. Ace of hearts. A of hearts. You tell me what is the denominator? Total is 39. Coming to numerator, how many of those 39 are heart aces, right? Ace of hearts. Tell me. Hearts, how many hearts are remaining? No, no heart is there. So no question of getting ace of hearts, right? So 0 are favorable, right? So your probability is what? 0. That is impossible to get ace of hearts. So that is question number 5. Now question number 6. Let us see question number 6. It is given that in a group of 3 students, probability of 2 students not having the same birthday is 0.992. What is the probability that the 2 students have same birthday? Probability of not same is 0.992. What is the probability for same birthday? Simply, yes, you apply that formula. P of E plus P of E bar is equal to 1. Complement events, right? Right? So 1 minus P of not same we can write, right? That is 1 minus 0.992. So our answer is 0.008. Right? Question number 7. A die is thrown once. Find the probability of getting a prime number, a number lying between 2 and 6, an odd number. That is the question. Yes, what is the formula basically for probability? Probability is favorable by total, right? Number of favorable outcomes divided by number of total outcomes. Yes, coming to this question, what you have done? You have rolled a die. So how many total outcomes possible? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 6 faces are there, so outcomes are 6. All have equal chances, equally likely outcomes. Now coming to the first part, a prime number. Probability to have a prime number. Tell me, formula is this, denominator is total outcomes are 6. Now coming to numerator, favorable. How many are favorable? How many of these 6 are favorable to this condition? What is the condition here? That outcome should be a prime number. Yes. How many prime numbers are there? 2, 3, 5. 3 primes, right? These 3 are favorable now. So number of favorable outcomes is 3. So 3 by 6. Right? Second part. Second part is a number lying between 2 and 6. Probability of a number between 2 and 6, right? Between 2 and 6, how many? Yes, tell me, what is the denominator? Is total. Total outcomes is 6. Now coming to numerator, how many are between 2 and 6? 2 and 6, between them 3, 4, 5. 3 are favorable. 3 are favorable. So your numerator is 3. So your answer here also is 1 by 2. Coming to third part. Yes, an odd number. So probability of getting an odd number as the outcome. Yes, what is denominator? Total outcomes. Number of outcomes is 6. Denominator is 6. Coming to numerator, how many are favorable to this case? Odd number. See, how many of these 6 are odd? This one, this one, this one, right? 3 odd numbers. So 3 are favorable. 3. So 3 by 6 is the answer. 1 by 2. Right? Now coming to question number 8. What is the question? What is the probability of drawing out a red king from a deck of cards? Deck of cards from a deck. A deck means 52 cards, right? What is the probability of getting? What is the question? Red king. Red king Yes, you tell me. What is the probability formula for probability? Favorable by total. What is total here? Total is 52 cards, deck of cards, right? Coming to numerator, favorable. How many are red kings? You tell me, of these 52, how many are red kings are there? How many cards are red kings? Red cards are 26 in number. Out of these 26, how many are kings? Yes, this is one king, this is another king. So two kings are possible. Two kings. Two kings are favorable. So numerator is 2. So your answer is this, right? This is question number 8. Now coming to question number 9 of that exercise. Make 5 problems guiding probability using dice, cards or birthdays and discuss with friends and teacher about their solutions. Yes, in basics videos we have discussed many questions, right? Many questions of dice, cards, colored objects, right? And playing cards, right? We go through all those basics videos, right? Small videos are there now in this playlist. You can watch them. If you have not subscribed so far my channel, please subscribe, right? Thank you.